Shalom, 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 and welcome back to another episode here, Israelite Talk TV, one of the number one platforms where you don't get what? No paid media. Okay. Thank you. My family, I know I usually do these in the morning, but man, I've been under the weather. It's like yesterday morning, man, when I woke up, I thought I was on my way home, man. Like I was that sick, dehydrated, however you want to call it. And I was down like all day, like shit. Right now I'm probably about 70%, but I'm like, man, I gotta get this update out. So we got a lot of things we gotta talk about. It's a lot of things that's going on. And it's like if you miss a day, you get so far behind on a lot of the stuff that's going on. So I'm gonna be trying to keep everything up to par. Okay. In today's update, we're going to be talking about Yahya Sinwar, the head goon that they're looking for down there in Gaza. That's one of the head officials for Hamas, who they said orchestrated the attack on October 7th, right? So he's made his first statement since all of this stuff happened. So we're going to be talking about that. Also, we got to talk about how they just assassinated a top Iranian official, okay, in Syria. Okay, this happened yesterday, right? They assassinated him down there, and it's a whole bunch of stuff behind that. Ever since that happened, there's been stuff going on in Iraq where United States military got attacked. One was critical, okay. The United States struck back. Then we got Hezbollah, man, turning up, man. They've just been raining down fire on northern Israel, and also they struck and hit a church earlier today in Israel, right? So we got a lot of stuff we got to unpack. So let's go ahead and get into this. Well, first, let me make sure I'm live. These other sources real quick. And once again, if you guys are not subscribed to us on Facebook, go subscribe to us on Facebook, Israelite Talk TV. And also make sure you guys are subscribed to us on Rumble. Okay. All right. So look like we live over there. So okay, let's get right into it. Also, as I stated before, if you guys want to support the channel, you guys can donate. You can do it via the website. You can go to our website, Israelite Talk TV. You can donate through there, or you can hit our Cash app. If you do the Kingdom of Israel, it's a capital T, capital K, O, and I on the Cash app, and you guys will see that. And once again, just so you guys know and understand what's going on, and let's just do this because I like to be transparent so you guys know what's going on. So this is the last video that I did on Friday. Okay. The last video I did on Friday. And remember I said that if I show that part there, we're going to hit the channel. So if we go down here and we look down here at monetizing and stuff, they hit the channel and stuff. So once again, it's not required, I'm not forcing anybody to, but if you guys want to support the channel, go ahead, look out. And then, a lot of this stuff I can just show, because I know they're gonna hit the channel when I show certain things. But if you guys want to see it, just, go ahead and hit us in some shape, fashion, or form. Now, Yahya Sinwar, right? Now, he is one of the top goons, right? And let's see here. Okay. So Yahya Sinwar is one of the top goons down there in Gaza that they're looking for, right? And he's just made his first message yesterday on this since this whole situation has unfolded. We're going to be going to Hindustian Times. Okay, shout out to their channel. They they get a lot of information fresh off the press. You got to remember that they're right there over there by Israel, so they're able to get their hands on a lot of this information. So shout out to them for getting this information out where we can review it. Now, so what Yahya has stated, right, is the Al-Qassam brigades are engaged in a fierce, violent, and unprecedented battle against the Israeli occupation forces. And the occupation army has suffered heavy losses in lives and equipment. Okay. During the ground war, the Al Qassam brigades targeted no less than 5,000 soldiers and officers, killing a third of them. Okay. Another third suffered serious injuries, and the remaining third sustained permanent disabilities. As for military vehicles, 750 of them were destroyed either completely or partially. Now, the Israeli government is attempting to challenge, this report. And once again, they did the investigation in Israel on the hospitals. And they said that those numbers is 3 times higher than what the IDF is report. Okay. That came from Israeli sources. Yahya is saying that they killed over 1,000 some military personnel down there in Gaza, okay, since they've invaded. And I believe them, because there's a lot of videos, right? Like I said, they're showing their work, what they're doing down there, how they're targeting IDF tanks and all of this other stuff down there, okay? And they're getting these people up out of there. So they're not lying about the damage that they're doing down there. The Israelis is lying because they already are a failure, and they don't want to look any more of a failure by saying, "Oh, our troops are scared," and they getting dusted down there in Gaza. Okay, now let's keep going on. Right, I'm not going to play this video. Okay, you guys can go here and pick this up. Right, okay. Israeli army admits 18 soldiers killed in just 3 days in Gaza. Okay. So what we see here is that Abu, man, I don't even want to butcher his name like that, but this is the head military spokesman for Hamas. He's come out and said that Hamas killed 48 IDF troops in the last 4 days. Okay. And they're showing you how they getting busy. Okay. They showing you how they're getting down there in Gaza. Okay. Now, and once again, you can pull these videos up. I'm just not going to show them because of the damage and stuff that's taking place on here. It says, but on Tuesday, the IDF said that 40 soldiers were injured in Gaza during the last day. Okay. So you guys got to understand that they are ahead of us. So it's already daytime over there in the Middle East and stuff over there. Because I believe in Israel, they're about 8 hours ahead of us. Okay. So it's almost about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning over there right now. Okay. So they're already into the next day. Now, it says on Tuesday, they admitted that 40 some IDF soldiers were injured. So they're trying to fudge the numbers and play like, they were injured, but Hamas is down there dealing these people a deadly blow. Okay. Straight like that. Right. Now, let's jump over here. We just going to move along because I'm going to try to get this done so I can get back to my tea. Okay. Now, the ex-IDF chief, okay, Dan, forget what his last name is, right? He just came out and stated that the IDF has lost this war. And this is the same thing I have told you from what? Day one. Okay. The day they let Hamas breach their walls, that was the end of Israel, because they can come in there anytime they want to. Okay. So, family, this thing is turning dangerous out here. Now, let's get to what he had to say. And this is the ex-IDF chief, right? Okay. According to Israeli media reports, many members of the audience applauded his statement. Ex-IDF chief defeated mission. We lost the war against Hamas, and our victory will be in ousting Netanyahu. So here you have an an ex-IDF chief that's coming out and saying that this war has been lost. And the next thing that they need to do, as far as victory is concerned, is to get rid of Benjamin Netanyahu. Benjamin Netanyahu is going to take everybody down with him on that ship, because you have to understand that he's fighting fraud cases over there. So this is why he's over there tampering with the laws and all of this stuff to try to get out of the corruption charges that he's facing. So now to divert everybody attention from all of this stuff, he's pushing forward in this war. He's like, I don't care what nobody talking about. This is what's going on. So what the ex-IDF chief is saying that they need to get Benjamin Netanyahu out of there, okay? Because he's getting ready to take everybody down the drain with him. Oh, yes. Now, let's get to our top story, okay? Now, this guy right here, and I know I'm butchering his name, but please forgive me. Saeed Razi Mousavi, okay, was killed in Syria in an airstrike by the Israelis. Now, this guy is supposed to be a top Iranian official. This guy, they say, is responsible for the transmission of weapons to the resistant groups around the area. So he was the one that pretty much facilitated everything, and they struck him as he was, I believe, either he was going into a meeting or he was going into the house, going home after a meet. And then as he went in there, they struck his house, killing him and injured some of the his security that was with him. Okay. And see, the problem that a lot of these countries have, the problems that they have in the Middle East is that they trust these Europeans. They are not to be trusted under no circumstances. Damn near everything that come out their mouth is a lie. They're always lying. It's just like the IDF came out and said, "Oh, Hamas has this elaborate command center under Al Shifa Hospital." They have yet to produce that, and they've already destroyed that hospital. They're not following no rules of war, nothing, and everybody's just sitting back saying, "Well, you know what? Just hey, keep doing what you're doing." Okay. Now, Iran has responded, and we're going to jump to the crux. And it goes on and says something like this. Iranian President Ibrahim Raisi responded sharply to Mousavi's death, saying Israel will certainly pay. Mousavi was martyred while serving as an advisor for the resistant front, defending holy shrines in Syria, as well as safeguarding Islamic deals, a sign of the Zionist regime's frustration and weakness in the region, for which it will certainly pay. Okay, so this is coming from the president of Iran. He's basically saying that they're going to pay, and we're waiting on you, Iran. You've been, you've been talking a good talk since the beginning of this thing. We're waiting to see some real action. Okay, we're waiting to see y'all roll those sleeves up and get busy. Now, it was also being reported that the Iranians had something to do with a ship that was targeted. Can't remember if it was in the Arabian Sea or the Red Sea or the Persian Gulf over there, but they got charged with being accomplice to some hijacking that was going on with some of the ships over there. But the thing about it is that Iran got to come on with it. It's time to put up. You got to put your money where your mouth is. We keep hearing these threats. It's time to show. They killed Soleimani, and then they just killed, and I believe, and I stand to be corrected, but I believe this guy was either real close to Soleimani or he's related to him. Okay. So with that being said, Iran got to come on with it. Okay. They got to come on. Now, since that happens, okay, and I mean family, it's moving fast over there in the Middle East with the stuff that's going on. Okay. Now listen to this.
The US claims 3 of its military personnel have been injured during an attack by Kataib Hezbollah in Iraq. One of the service members was critically wounded during the Christmas Day attack. Officials say the American military retaliated against fighters, conducting necessary and proportionate strikes on 3 facilities used by Kataib Hezbollah and affiliated groups in Iraq.
So what happened is the Hezbollah struck a U.S. Base in Iraq, And then the United States carried out some weak response where they targeted some, some facilities, whatever the case may be. But at any rate, they're not slowing down on these attacks in the Middle East. They want them out of there, and they're going to become a problem and continue to be a problem as long as this war in Gaza is going on. Okay. Now, also in response to the killing of this top commander, Hezbollah has been going off up here in the north. Okay. Hezbollah has presented a problem that the Israelis can't deal with. And it's because they have real firepower. They can go blow for blow for them with them. And they also have shelters. Okay. So this is a whole different situation. So because they cannot really target, because you guys got to remember that Hezbollah is targeting military targets. Military targets. This damage they're doing in the north is against military targets. What the Israelis are doing, because they have become frustrated, is now because they can't really get the Hezbollah like that, they're targeting the civilian population. Okay, where they killed some civilians, they shot in there, and then Hezbollah did the same thing. Now, I want you guys to, and I'm pretty sure that if you haven't seen what's going on with this, you're going to see it online, right? Why is it that the IDF took out a church down in Gaza and it wasn't a big deal? And now all of a sudden when Hezbollah hit a church, it's like it's the end of the world. Family, this stuff is, damn. Okay. Piece of some on my teeth just being problematic. But anyway, family, it's chaos in that Middle East right now. It's bloodbaths. People are dying all over. Also, the Houthis also just targeted another ship, and they fired a missile on the ship because the ship did not answer when they was calling to them. And they saying like, hey, this is what's going on, y'all gonna check in, and if not, then we gonna blow everything up. Okay, so family, that's pretty much in a real fast way the update for today. Okay, I'm going to be keeping you guys posted. But like I said, this stuff is happening around the clock and it's happening fast. Okay. It's happening fast. And once again, the reason why we have to be mindful of the things that's taking place is because we have a people that have stolen our identity. They want us to believe that they have gone into captivity. They finished the captivity, and that Yah has brought them back into the land, and they are the righteous remedy. And yet, look at the wickedness that these guys are doing. And Yah is not protecting them. So why would he bring them from all of these spots, if these are really the people of the book, and put them in that land and not protect them? It makes no sense whatsoever. Okay. So this is how you know that these people are counterfeits. They're frauds. I mean, it's what it is. And this is why we have to record what's going on over there in the Middle East. And I'm telling you, family, this stuff is going to get even worse. The shipping is held up. You have ships that's carrying cargo, because basically what the Houthis are trying to do, they're trying to starve the Israelis just like they starving the Palestinians. They saying, okay, y'all not gonna let anything as far as aid and stuff coming to there. Well, we're gonna hold y'all up over here in the Red Sea. Ain't nothing moving. And if it do move and y'all don't adhere to our warnings, what we telling y'all, we taking those ships down. And this is exactly what they doing out there. Okay. So what else? So yeah, family, I'm gonna just keep my eyes open on this, and then like I said, tomorrow, hopefully I'm in a better situation and stuff, and then we'll go live again tomorrow morning. But if not, I'll catch you guys Thursday with a update. Okay, Israelite in Panama says yes, the Zionists are Esau. There's a lot of debate back and forth who Esau is. I personally believe that Esau are one of the Arabic nations. Okay. And like I said, coming here in the future, man, we'll have more discussions on this topic. Also, hey, leave some topics down in the comment section that y'all want to talk about, and we could talk about it. Okay. That's the other thing, you got certain things you guys want to talk about, just hey, leave it down in the comment section or email me and we'll talk about it. Okay. But so yeah, this has been y'all update today, man. Y'all stay safe out there. Make sure you guys are stocked up on the things you need, because once again, it's like today, and I know it's the holidays and stuff like that, but I was in the stores and they was just like bone dry, man. Some of these places you go to, they don't even have water. So make sure you guys are stocked up, and just staying vigilant. And I'm signing off here on Israelite Talk TV. Shalom.